Have you ever felt that something is deeply wrong with the world around you? As if you were trapped in a game where the rules haven't been fully explained? What if I told you that this reality you call life might not be real? That you, right now, could be living inside a simulation programmed to keep you distracted, blind to what truly matters? Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Albert Einstein. But the most intriguing part? There's a version of you, somewhere else, who has already figured all this out. This version knows what's happening and is trying to send you signals, silent messages that might hold the key to your liberation. Have you noticed these signs? Or is there something much greater going unnoticed, hidden right under your nose? But how can we be sure? How can we interpret these signs and understand what they really mean? What exactly is your parallel self trying to show you? And, more importantly, how can you use this to finally escape this simulation? Let's dive deep into this. Get ready, because the next step could change everything you believe about your reality. Look around you. We all follow the same routines. We wake up, work, have a bit of fun, and then repeat it all over again the next day. For many, this is the essence of life. But have you ever stopped to wonder why so many people are stuck in an endless cycle of distractions? It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. Rolling distractions are everywhere: social media, news, entertainment. Everything seems designed to keep your attention occupied so that you never stop and truly question what's going on. But why? What is it that we are so busy trying not to see? Think about it. What if the purpose of these distractions is to prevent you from realizing the truth? A truth that your parallel self, living outside this illusory reality, has already discovered. You feel that there's something more, something you haven't quite touched yet. But that is about to be revealed. What if the signs are trying to show you that you're living in a simulation, and it's time to start seeing beyond it? But how can you begin to see the signs? How can we decipher the messages that this parallel version of you is trying to send? What do you need to do to finally understand what's really happening? At some point, we've all felt something inexplicable, that sense that there's something more. Perhaps it's during a moment of deep silence when everything around you seems to pause for an instant. Or maybe it's that chill down your spine when you look at the sky and feel that you are connected to something much greater than your everyday life. There are two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Albert Einstein. This feeling isn't a coincidence. It's a reminder that you're not alone. There's a much deeper connection, an invisible web of energy that links you to other planes of existence. And the most fascinating part? Within this web, there's a version of you, a parallel you, who has already understood this connection in its entirety. This you is trying to show you that you can also feel this energy, that you can awaken and realize that the reality you live in is just a part of the bigger picture. You feel this, don't you? That moment when everything seems to align, as if there's an invisible synchronicity between you and the universe. But how can we amplify this connection? How can we fully access this communication with our parallel self and finally understand the messages it's trying to send us? Now imagine for a moment that this feeling that something is wrong is right. The world you know, the rules you follow, may not be what they seem. You are inside a controlled reality where your perceptions are carefully shaped to keep you distracted and asleep. But the most intriguing part? There's a you somewhere, a parallel version, who has already discovered how to escape this invisible prison. The mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. Oliver Wendell Holmes. This version of you has already seen beyond the illusion. It has unraveled the trick that keeps everyone trapped. And now, it desperately tries to send you signals, alerting you to this prison disguised as normalcy. The patterns you think are coincidences, like déjà vu or repeated numbers, are not accidents. They are messages, clues left to wake you up. When you have that inexplicable feeling that something is wrong, or when you notice a sequence of events that seems orchestrated, that's your parallel version trying to connect with you. It knows that you're trapped inside a simulation, and now it's trying to show you the flaws in the programming. But to escape, you need to learn to see beyond what your eyes show. But how can you establish this connection with your parallel self? How can we learn to decipher the hidden messages it's sending and find the path out of the simulation? Here are some surprising solutions that few have heard of, but that can help you escape this simulation. Multidimensional meditation. Set aside daily moments to meditate in a quiet space. Visualize yourself in different dimensions, interacting with versions of yourself. This practice can help you open communication doors with your parallel self, who has knowledge and experiences you have yet to access. Time tunnel writing. Take a journal and start writing letters to your future self. Write as if you've already found the exit from the simulation and discover the guidance your future self has for you. This act can create a bridge between your realities and help channel insights and answers. Disconnection rituals. Periodically disconnect from all technologies for 24 hours. Use this time to walk in nature, do an information fast, or participate in a retreat. This disconnection can reprogram your mind and allow you to feel the subtle vibrations of the universe, potentially revealing hidden messages from your parallel self. Lucid dreaming. Practice lucid dreaming techniques to become aware within your dreams. Once there, try to seek out and interact with your parallel self. This can not only reveal secrets about the simulation, but also offer new perspectives on your current reality. Reality mantra creation. Create personalized mantras that challenge your perception of reality, such as, "I see beyond the illusions, and the truth reveals itself to me." Repeat them daily, especially when you feel lost or trapped, to help shift your vibrational frequency and open yourself to new possibilities. Flow activities. Engage in activities that make you lose track of time and connect with the present moment. This could include painting, dancing, or any form of creative expression. These flow moments can align you with your essence, allowing you to access states of consciousness that are less affected by the simulation. Throughout history, there have always been those who dared to question what seems unquestionable. People who felt that the world around them was just a small fraction of what truly exists. These curious, restless souls were drawn to something invisible, a mystery that seemed to be whispering to them through dreams, coincidences, and moments of deep intuition. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and all science. Albert Einstein. What these people found was something that few can see, an invitation to mystery. A call to look beyond the surface and perceive reality as it truly is, full of hidden layers, buried secrets, and invisible forces that shape what we call life. This invitation isn't for everyone. It's sent only to those who are ready, those who have already begun to feel that there's something more than what their eyes can see. But how can you accept this invitation and begin to unravel the secrets that are waiting for you? What do you need to do to follow this mysterious path and finally understand what your parallel self already knows? Now, you are here, faced with a choice. Along this path, you have been challenged to question what seems obvious, to look beyond the surface, to connect with something that cannot be seen with the eyes, but is deeply felt in the soul. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. Every day we are presented with distractions, illusions that keep us away from our essence. But amidst it all, there's a voice that calls you to look beyond, to feel deeper. And maybe, just maybe, that voice isn't just yours. Perhaps it is your parallel self, a version of you that has already found the way and is waiting for you to follow it. So what will be your next step? Will you dare to open your eyes and truly see, or will you continue living on the surface of a reality that was never yours?